Hi everybody, I'm here today with Sumida from Start Breakaway to talk about a very basic thing called running, the basics of running. The importance of warm-up and stretching.
Okay, yeah. So, those are not actually covered by drills. So, how I usually see is you do your warm-up, stretching, then drills. Yeah. So, warm-up usually you will do these stuff like a 10-minute jog.
Okay.
Or maybe a walk followed by a jog, something along that line lah.
Okay.
So, your warm-up doesn't need to be hard. It's just to get the muscles warmed up, the heart pumping a bit.
Okay.
Then after that, then you do your stretching. So important thing is that you should actually do dynamic stretches, not static stretches.
Okay.
Because essentially, if you don't do your static stretches properly, right, it actually will put you at higher risk of injury.
Okay, so dynamic is easier.
It's not necessarily easier lah. I mean, you've got stuff like your leg swings. Then you got other stuff like your dead bar.
Okay. Difference between static and dynamic warm-up.
Okay, dynamic means movement, right? So basically, dynamic warm-ups are a lot of movement. Okay, you can kind of see similar to drills. So there's a lot of movement involved. So it's like your leg swings, like you're really swinging your leg around. The whole point is that dynamic stretches will allow you to stretch your muscles, but without like putting you at high risk of injury. So okay, the problem with static stretches, right, is that you stretch too short, right? Too short, you can maybe like 20 seconds, 15 seconds. What actually happens is your muscle will stretch out when you're stretching, right? But immediately after you relax, your muscle will contract back, and you will contract back shorter than before.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. And the dynamic warm-up is prevents that from happening?
Yeah, because you only stretching momentarily, but you don't force it as far or as hard immediately. So it's like you're gradually stretching it over time, so it doesn't like spring back as hard.
So it's like every movement you stretch a little bit more.
Yeah, something like that. Correct.
And that also pumps more blood into the muscle.
Yeah.
So
it just helps to prevent injury and allow your muscle to warm up properly. Because if your muscles are too tight when you start, for example, speed workout, it really becomes an issue because when you're doing sprints or faster run workouts, you need your muscles to be very springy, very reactive. So if your muscles are very tight, they simply cannot react fast enough.
in terms of warm-up meaning just that it's physically having more blood go through the muscle.
Not only that, I mean there are other things that happen also, but okay, that one becomes very technical. So I won't really go that far, but basically, yeah, it prepares your muscles and your joints for exercise.
So should we do both? Should we do stretch and then dynamic? Or
Normally, I would just do straight to dynamic warm-up because to me it's a much better way to prepare yourself. I mean, I may do a bit of static sometimes, but that is like maybe if there's no place available or it's muscles that may not be so easily activated by dynamic warm-ups.
So I guess the flexibility and mobility of running will become like a strength part of the training.
Yeah, I guess you can say that. Yeah, but
Normally we think of stretching as flexible. I can touch my toes,
Oh,
and
yeah.
therefore I'm stretching my hamstrings.
Yeah.
But that's not necessarily good for the run itself.
being flexible, right, you can actually have a direct impact on your running technique or your running economy itself. It's not just about like you say, being able to touch your toes or that. So like for example, if you have very tight hip flexors, which is very common with most people nowadays, basically your stride will be shortened because you cannot fully extend your leg during the push-off phase.
Ankle, knee, and hip.
Yeah. So okay, your hip flexors are tight, right? Your hip cannot extend basically. Yeah. So when you push off, you won't be able to push off fully. Like you see Usain Bolt from his 100-meter runs, his hips really open up a lot.